Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to our Life is Feudal series. And briefly, the carpenter shop was on fire there, which is fine because we're not using it, but it got put out quickly anyway, so who cares? We are, as always, in the beginning of our videos, harvesting our crops. Looks like this one is just starting. Going quite quickly, actually. Got a few buildings that are almost full. Our barns are definitely filling up, but this one's got plenty of space, so if they gotta walk a bit further, no big deal. Not gonna bother me any. Plus, we're gonna be using up a fair bit of the food over winter here, so it'll come back down, and we don't have chickens anymore, so it will come down probably a little bit there, or at least rise less quickly as well. So what I'm thinking is let's build another coop. And it looks like it kind of has to go like this. And it's not... yeah, it's very clear about how you have to have the length here. So, I think that's the entrance. I think 10 by 14 is good. So we'll let that get going. I'm not going to sweat it too much right now because I want to be able... okay, I wanted to be able to see where it is and where the door is and everything. Because what I'm going to do next is this. Yeah, that's going to probably cause some space issues. I'm going to hold off, but... I don't know, do I want to... is that... can they move through that space? I don't know. Let's see. What if I do it here? This is ugly. You know what? That's way too ugly. So this is still only one person. I think this is fine. 18 is better. How's our harvesting going? You guys don't need to be here. You guys should harvest now and then move out. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this because it's gonna take a while for them to get down to... I don't know. You know what? I don't fucking care. It's not worth it. Yeah, I'll leave this as it is for now, and maybe I can put something else here. Get some honey. Like, how's this gonna work? Same size as a coop? No, even bigger. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, I could do another bakery. Do I want to do that? I don't think that really makes sense at this point. Let this go. I'm just gonna let it run. I should have maybe made it one bigger, but I think having one person means it should be smaller. I think the issue is it might be balanced for cows, whereas chickens there's many more. Just something that I spoke about in a previous episode, I think. I don't know if that's the case. I could be completely mistaken, but it's a guess. Alright, so I want more high quality tools here. And I have people to do it, so... well, we don't really have much steel. Because or metal in general, because we're not doing it right now, because we didn't have enough charcoal. Okay. I'll just let charcoal keep running then. The main thing that I'm going to focus on, if that's the case, is building that house, because I would like to get the population growing sooner rather than later. Can't tell where the front of the house is here. That is the back of the house. That is the front of the house, so... okay. I'm having some serious trouble placing this. Okay, so that's where it has to be there, and I think that's fine. Yep, okay, I got the front in the right place. That's good. I was really worried about that. I felt like I couldn't see properly, so it's good to see that that's positioned correctly. Oh, this one's almost done. How about the other one? Ah, it's okay. I figured this one would be way behind. It's actually not. It's a good sign. Do we still have people working in the mines? I don't believe we do. I think I took them off in the last... I had them going for a while in the last episode, but I took them off. Alright, you guys can bail. I'm not going to worry about that. You guys, on the other hand, have another row to get. So keep doing that. Not like we need the manpower right now. Okay. What is this tree doing growing here? I guess it's in the back there, but still, come on. This is a very annoying tree. Get rid of that fucker. These as well, and these. As always, we'll be restocking on wood. It seems like we never quite get to where we want to be with that, so putting another year into it, or putting another half year in the winter here, quarter year, I guess, if you really want to get technical or specific. Late winter, 20 years, so late winter. We're going to get that relatively soon here. Oops, sorry, I accidentally hit the mute button there. That may open up some opportunities to perhaps make a second coop somewhere. And I'm inclined to put it over here, the way things stand currently. Maybe right here, and make it a nice big one with cows, but yeah, I guess there's not that much wildlife, because we have the hunting cabin here. It's kind of taking care of things for us, so that's good. We don't need to worry too much about what might come eat our animals here. And it looks like this needs to be lowered a bit. I'm not going to stress this raised area too much. I want to put it right here. So if I go to terraforming and say flatten, you know, I can't really see what the hell is going on. I'm gonna do it like that, and I think that'll be good enough to make it work. We'll have to see when the snow melts, because it's difficult to tell when it's snowing, of course. Might want to grow hay next year. Yeah, let's get another round of hay going. For a lot of reasons. No, we don't want wheat. That's not what it is. Grass is what it is. Okay, there we go. You know what? I'm going to do two. And the reason I'm doing this is because if we do get... I think I sent them out to get livestock? New livestock? I think that was it. If they come back with really almost anything, I believe they're going to require hay for food. And we're down to like 200. So if we're serious about doing that, we really need to make sure that we have the available resources to feed them. And oats are not really in need right now, so we can afford to sacrifice that, move over to making grass. So this looks good. I think this is flat enough to accommodate a nice big coop, or maybe 2 or 3 actually. And considering it only takes one person to staff it, I'm kind of inclined to do more than one. Still not sure. I might put another bakery here, honestly. Maybe another 2 bakeries, depending on the space. I think that might be a little bit too big for 2, but this seems like a primo area to put something. Still waiting on that boat. Getting close here, just about 1 season away. We have 21 people not doing anything. I mean, they're doing stuff, but they're, you know, cutting down trees or whatever. Did we get rid of the clay mine? No, we did not. Put 4 there, and where is the ore mine? It's right here. There we go. Down to 9 people cutting down trees. Which is a little bit more in line with what we're looking for. I could have sworn I queued those up to be cut down. I'm a little irritated that they haven't been yet. Oh well. That's a nice sheer cliff there. Nice little earthen divider between the 2 areas. I wonder if those are practical in real life. A wall, just not really a wall, it's just dirt, you know? Not really here, because there isn't... It's just not like a very hilly area. Well, yeah, we have the hills, but they're mountains, though. I don't know. I don't think it'd be practical, because the dirt would get... First time you get an earthquake, eventually it's gonna come down. Stone is better, but... We don't really use stone in that way. Like, you'd have to go too deep here to get stone, or you'd have to cut into the side of a mountain. Probably just too expensive to do that. They wouldn't bother. What are you? You're a boar. It concerns me that you're here, because if you're here, then other animals may be over here at some point. I'm gonna hope that the only reason you're here is because you're a boar. And if you were a bear or a wolf, you would be murdered. I'm really hoping that's the case. Of course, worst case scenario, what I could do is I could relocate one of the farms over there and then put coops down here instead. Because this is definitely safe. There's no concern about animals being down there. Alright, so we got our house. Babies are already coming. 15 of 18, 9 of 10, 8 of 10, 7 of 10, 9 of 10. So you got 10 more people that we can have, and those should be mouths that we are able to feed, though it may get a little bit tight. We may need to up our hunting game here, or baking game potentially, to keep up with the demand for food. I don't know... Well, we could actually ramp up fishing again here, because we are down to... That is very odd. I've got 3 on this one, 2 on this one, and 1 on this one. Even though these two overlap, so... I'd actually say... Let's do 2 on all of them, because this one should be producing the most, because it doesn't overlap at all, whereas these 2 overlap and may have production issues as a result. Alright. It's much easier to see when all the trees are cut down. Let's see. Is there anything I really need to do right now? Got a few people idle, but I don't care really that much. You can cut down these trees if you don't mind. Hardly necessary, but if you're idle anyway, you might as well go do it, right? And yeah, it was the builders that were idle. That's my bad. I could get the coop going, but I'm gonna wait for the boat to come back. Okay, we ran out of charcoal. Why are we running out of... Is that getting used for fucking fuel? I'm gonna be so angry. It is. I'm so fucking mad. That actually makes me livid. I wish I could forbid that. Can I forbid that? Is there a way to... There was in... Maybe not Banished, but I feel like there was a way to forbid using certain things in one of these games. Yeah, I don't think there's a way. Okay, so we just really need to overproduce then. And the issue that I have is it's 1-to-1, so it doesn't even, like, save resources to use charcoal instead of firewood. And you have to go to firewood before you go to charcoal, so it's a waste of manpower as well as resources. I mean, it's not a waste of resources, it you know, it's neutral, but you get what I mean. It's kiln, right? Kiln, yeah, okay. So, given that, I'm gonna say we should build 2 more. Oh, come on. Really? It's that uneven that you can't build? Come on. Alright, I'll put... This area is a whole mess, but I don't really give a shit, to be honest. Okay, it's spring. Okay, so that's back. What do we get? Expedition was lost. Ship and crew will not return. Oh, fuck. Alright. So be it. Okay, well... I guess we need to take people off of the mining then. $13 is 6 plus 7. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I put the right number of people on it. Because I don't know if they auto-assign. It appears they do, so no big deal. Everything's fully staffed. I got 2 people and a builder left, which means I could work on a coop, but I don't really see any reason to just yet. So what I might do instead is build an apiary over here. So that's useful too. I have no idea... Okay, lets you gather honey. Doesn't appear to take any resources, so... Why not go big, right? I have no idea where the entrance is. I think it's up here. I think I orientated it properly, so that's good. Okay, we built 2 more kilns. I'm going to put 1 person to work there. And I will take off no one because I'm going to need it for the apiary. Shit, okay. Not really thrilled about this. Yeah, I guess we just have to wait for those new villagers to come of age, and then we'll be good to go. I mean, we'll have the builder back soon, but this really doesn't make me happy. We're gonna have to make some more stuff. I'm really, like, salty that they use charcoal. That's really not good. I think that's a mistake in the design of the game. They really should rectify that. It might be a bug or something, it might be unintended, I'm not sure, but if it is intended, I think that's a mistake. I really do think it's a mistake. You gotta go with firewood, because you're kind of just fucking the player there. There's really no reason to have them be interchangeable like that. And if you're gonna make them if you're gonna make it so charcoal and firewood can be used by the houses, make it so charcoal and firewood can be used by the blacksmith shop. By which or not the furnace. Furnace, where is it? Furnace, there it is. Make them go both ways, like, but then why even have charcoal? Which I guess is where I'm confused at this point, I guess, so maybe you understand where I'm coming from. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me as things stand currently. Okay, I don't really have anything that I need to do right now, I don't think. Everyone's where they should be. Are we falling behind? I don't think we are. Flour's still good. Tools are fine. Clothing's fine. All our resources are pretty much good except for hay, which we're growing, so who cares. Logs are okay. I'd like to get more. I'm probably going to build a forestry lodge with some of our new villagers. Probably put it out here. Maybe make 2 of them? I don't know how many people it takes to staff them, but having a renewable resource for wood I think is the right choice. For the long term, I don't want to have to deal with that every winter, but then the question is, what do I do with my villagers in the winter? And the answer is, I have no fucking clue. At that point, do we keep cutting down wood anyway? I don't know. Do we just send them to go fishing or hunting? Max everything out? Yeah, I'm really not sure. I need to spend that time making consumable resources like clothing and everything, but I'm not sure I see the point in that either. These flax or something? How are we so low? I thought we had over 1,000 flax. 267 is much lower than I expected. Alright. Obviously we have a shit ton of leather, which is great, but we don't really need it for anything. It doesn't do any good for us just sitting as raw leather, so... You know what, I'm gonna kick this up to 2 builders. This is going up... Okay, that was meaningless because it's already at 22, but whatever. There we go. Okay, this can take 5 people. That is surprising. I don't really get the inconsistency between coops and this, but I'll put 2 people on it. Nearby trees and plants increase honey production. Okay, but can this be preyed on by other things, or is this just you throw it in the middle of the woods and you're good to go? Like, do bears fuck with this? That's the thing that I'm not really sure about. Okay, 28 honey already. That's, keep that pace up. That's pretty fantastic, I suppose, but I can hardly expect that to be something that continues here. It'd be great if it did. That was fast. Basically, no one had even come here yet, and it just... Oh, here you go, 28 honey, no problem. There's 40, yeah, okay. So 2 people working here just means their job is to haul it back home, and then people eat raw honeycomb, I guess? Is it honey or honeycomb? No, okay, it's honey. Alright, I can understand that. So what about honey pie? 39 kcals. What's the recipe? I don't think we did the math on this one. We don't care about flour, we don't care about water. So 3 times 8 is going to be 16 plus 8 is 24, and it turns into 39. So that's not great. 15 versus what does meat pie give us? 8 times 24 goes into 41. Actually, it's almost as good as meat pie. Do I just do honey from now on? Do I say fuck hunting and do honey? Honey, like, seems pretty good. It was gonna pop up that fast. And does it? And the real question that matters here is, does it produce in the winter? That's what's gonna be kind of the telling factor. Because if it doesn't produce in the winter, then it sucks. But if it goes through winter, this could very easily be almost as good as meat. So I'm actually going to transition probably one of these over to honey. Well, no, we'll leave it alone for now. We should keep using meat. Meat's good. I'd like to do other types of pies, but it's really not necessary at this point. You can do like 30 bakeries off of like normal food production easily, it seems like. It's kind of hilarious. You should probably make bakeries go a little bit quicker. Maybe 1 minute instead of 1.5. If that would actually correlate to a 33% speed increase, which I don't think it would. Because the issue of the timing isn't the 1.5 minutes, it's the villagers coming over and actually starting the task. Because gathering the stuff takes time and that kind of thing. So if they could maybe carry 2 resources at once or something, I don't know. I think it wouldn't be just as simple as reducing the time necessary to do the craft. Because that's probably not the main factor. Wait, why aren't you working? Why do we have... Well, okay, okay, never mind. The other kiln that's working is this one. Okay. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. I don't know why I did that. We're up to 205 now, so we can start doing this if we had the people. But we don't, so... now we do. They harvested fast. That's good. Put one there, get the tools going, and then put one more on honey, because why the fuck not? Apparently it's great. Don't really have much else for them to do, so... Speed up production of a few other things as well. We can get rid of this, I think. We don't need it anymore. Because we're going to have actual, like, real metal tools. Oh, shit. You're useless. No, what I really want is this. I want metal production. That's what I really, really want. No, I'm not going to sing that fucking song. Though I am aware of it. What? I feel like there's one person doing... Oh, right, I put them in the windmill. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, to preserve our harvesting at the beginning of the episode streak, I will end this episode here, and we are also a little bit over time, but that's fine. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us for the next episode as well. Take care.